What's up everyone, this is FP Sticks bringing you some more Fusion Cup practice battles. And this is a nice short little video demonstrating the absolute power of Honchkrow. I went into all of these matches without really looking at any simulations on Honchkrow or anything like that. And I just wanted to put it to the test and see how much work this crazy bird could do. And you're going to see some crazy plays with Honchkrow in this video. Now, these matches are against Honchkrow. You can see our teams up on the screen there. I specifically built this line of 6 to make it very difficult for the opponent to decide what to bring in. You can see I'm rocking double Mud Boys of Whiscash and Swampert, double Anti-Flyer with Alolan Sandslash and Bronzong, and then double Flyer with Noctowl and Honchkrow. So, very difficult team to read because there's a lot of doubles that I can bring in. So kind of fun to run these types of teams sometimes and really force your opponent to think about what they're going to have to bring in. I have my Swampert against the Whiscash right there. Swampert can easily take that match. I was even able to shield the Blizzard in the beginning of that, so it was very favorable for me. Out comes Heracross. Honchkrow and Bronzong are going to be great responses to it, but I bring in Bronzong expecting him to switch out, so I'm getting ready here. Now, if this is an Earthquake, it's going to do a lot of damage. So I do correctly shield this Earthquake. Out comes the Honchkrow, and he simultaneously switches into his Shiftry. We get a lot of lag here, kind of obnoxious, but this is a very favorable match for Honchkrow. Now, in this scenario, I believe Leaf Blade might actually be the better move if you're in the Shiftries scenario. But later on, you'll see that Honchkrow actually has Leaf Tornado on his Shiftry instead of Leaf Blade. Both the Foul Play and the Leaf Blade are going to be resisted, and Leaf Blade is just a better move in general. So, Honchkrow able to take that match there. Really fun to use, but Honchkrow is crazy glassy. You're going to get destroyed by the Charmers. And if they're running a Probopass on their team, you're going to have to be very wary of that. So I go for a Honchkrow lead here against Whiscash. This is very favorable for me. I'm okay with staying in here. I just need to watch out for the Blizzard. Now, both of these attacks, Sky Attack and Dark Pulse, are going to be hitting for neutral damage. But Sky Attack is just all around a better move, so that's the way to go in this situation. I make that mistake of going for the Dark Pulse later on in this video, but after this video, I really quick looked at the simulations. Sky Attack is just a much better move when you're in this neutral scenario. I get the shield out of the Whiscash there. Now at this point, I'm like, alright, let's make a Honchkrow feature video. Let's commit both shields, and I'm able to catch that Blizzard. Really good. I could have even farmed up one more Snarl there, but again, Honchkrow is so glassy, I really didn't want to even eat a Mud Bomb there. I did overfarm a little bit though, so I have some residual energy. This is a great scenario for me to be in. Out comes Shiftry, which is not a good response to Honchkrow, so whatever he has in the back, I'm assuming, is very weak to Honchkrow. I get the shield there. Whatever this is, I'm going to be able to tank this. And it's a Foul Play. Still does so much damage. You can see just how glassy Honchkrow is. I don't want to get greedy and overfarm too much here, so I just go straight for the Sky Attack. This is going to take out the Shiftry. And it's a Heracross in the back. Now the counter damage from Heracross is going to be neutral on Honchkrow because it's flying and dark. And because it's so glassy, those counters really took me out quickly. But this is where I ran my double Flyer strat, and I'm in a very favorable scenario here. He gets the close combat off, which is definitely the correct play because no matter what, the Sky Attack is coming through. Heracross being double weak to flying, I'm going to be able to take that matchup right there. Good games. Honchkrow is very fun to use. I really have not looked into it or used it that much, and these were kind of my first serious battles with it. Really fun to use. If you can get that thing locked against a Bronzong and farm down a bunch, you can do some ridiculous stuff. So this is a bad matchup for me. I'm going to use my Alolan Sandslash as my switch in here because I want to save that Honchkrow in the back. And I successfully bait out the Whiscash, which is actually what I wanted to do. Because I do not want that Whiscash lined up with my Bronzong. He still has the shift tree that I need to be wary of, because I don't want that thing lined up against my Bronzong as well. Going straight Ice Punch here. This Mudbomb is still not going to KO, and I'm hoping that I can maybe get off one more Ice Punch. But he actually dumps all of his energy here, which is, I'm totally okay with this, because it's time for Honchkrow to come in and build up so much energy. Let's do this. The Whiscash has to go for a Blizzard, so he gives up switch advantage right there. And now I'm able to get my Bronzong on this Alolan Sandslash. So I have now negated my Bronzong having to be matched up with the Whiscash or the Shiftry. So amazing position for me right here. But Lou Altinder really did not want that Whiscash to be farmed down. And I was going to do some crazy aggressive farming. So he gave up switch advantage there. Now, Bronzong against Alolan Sandslash, this is still a relatively neutral match. We both have access to Bulldoze, which will be hitting for super effective. His ice moves, I'm resisting those, and he's resisting my psychic moves, so very interesting here. Confusion is still an amazing move. In comes the Shift Tree, and it dumps its energy here, which again, really great for me. Because here comes Honchkrow, up a shield, and with energy stored, this is going to be nasty. I get the Sky Attack on the Shift Tree, it goes down. Here comes the Alolan Sandslash. But because of how strong Honchkrow is, I know that this thing is in Sky Attack range, I'm pretty sure. So I go straight Sky Attack, I cannot take another Ice Punch. Boom, Alolan Sandslash goes down from the Sky Attack. He's got the Whiscash in the back. Whiscash has to land a Blizzard, but that is not going to happen. The Snarl energy generation is so amazing. I'm able to get to another Sky Attack here and take out the Whiscash. Good games there. Honchkrow really came through clutch there. And it was a good thing that my Bronzong didn't get matched up against that Shiftry or that Whiscash. That definitely would have flipped that scenario. Let's see. Leading Swampert. I was hoping to catch his Whiscash because if you look at my team, I'm rocking no grass. So Whiscash is a very safe pick for him. I use my Honchkrow as a safe switch. He brings in one of his anti-flyers of Alolan Sandslash. You're going to go straight Dark Pulse here. Holy crap, that does like 65% of his health right there. Really great for me. So I'm actually going to commit a shield here. Because I am banking on the fact that my Honchkrow can outpace this Alolan Marowak. Because now it's in Sky Attack range. So I'm going to force him to either shield this move. Yep. Or let the Alolan Sandslash go down. I overfarmed a little bit, but I'm okay with letting my Honchkrow go here. I need this Alolan Sandslash out of here. So luckily my Swampert's going to come in and I'm just going to aggressively farm this down again. Even if I ate an Ice Punch, I'd be okay with that. There's the Shiftry. I just want to at least threaten some shields here with Hydro Cannon, but I was planning on switching into my Noctowl anyways. Could have maybe saved that energy there, but that's alright. Now, Shiftry's going straight for the foul play. Again, I don't know what his other charge move is because I still haven't seen it, but later on he reveals that it's Leaf Tornado. Now, this is a pretty bad scenario for me, but I don't panic here. I still go for the QSA and trying to get an energy advantage in any way that I can. I know I'm going to be able to throw, hopefully, 3 Sky Attacks here. Noctowl can get to Sky Attacks faster than Altaria can. But I am definitely down in health here. I get the last shield. This is going to be so close trying to get to this last Sky Attack. I'm barely able to get it. I still don't think this takes out the Altaria though. Altaria goes down, I believe, from the Mud Shot on my Swampert there. But there is the Shiftry in the back. And now if I would have saved that Hydro Cannon, I would have been able to get to a Sludge Wave here. So I would have been able to win that match. There's the Leaf Tornado. Noctowl comes out. Still not able to finish the job there. So made a misplay on my part. Excuse that voice crack. That was pretty awesome. Made a misplay there, dumping my Hydro Cannon into the Swampert. but I was worried that he was going to instantly rip off a Leaf Blade. So good game there, Lualtinder. We have a great lead for me here right now, Honchkrow on Shiftry. I'm immediately expecting a switch out. Very surprised that it's staying in here. Farmable scenario for me. Out comes the Alolan Sandslash. Since I'm running my double flyers, I'm forced to mirror with my own Alolan Sandslash here. I let this go through. It is the Bulldoze. Great play on his part. So I'm going to go straight for Bulldoze as well. Hoping that this goes through. He correctly shields it. Great play on his part. But now I'm hoping that I can get to another Bulldoze. I'm anticipating this being an Ice Punch. I let it go through. That is double resisted, so I knew that I'd survive that. He gets another Ice Punch off right as I'm throwing this Bulldoze. So I do shield it up. I want to get this this Bulldoze through. Let's see if it lands. He shields that up. So he commits both shields on his Alolan Sandslash. And now that I've farmed up all this energy in my Honchkrow, I immediately bring it in and dump that Dark Pulse. It takes out the Alolan Sandslash, and I'm able to get one more Snarl in there at the end. Shields are down. In comes the Altaria. Can a Honchkrow take out an Altaria? We will find out. I'm going for double Dark Pulse here, but again, looking at the simulation, Sky Attack would have been more energy efficient. I believe they both do the same amount of damage in this matchup, but Dark Pulse costs 5 more energy. I take out the Altaria. That is absolutely insane. Shiftry's in the back. This is a good game for me because I ran my double flyer as well. So really fun using Honchkrow. Pretty risky, but a lot of fun. If you want to be on my friends list and battle with me, head on over to patreon.com/fpsticks and become a member. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting this channel. I'm in the process of getting monetized on YouTube, which is really exciting because then hopefully I'll be able to come out to some of these huge mega tournaments. I know a lot of you have been wanting to meet me, and I would love to participate in that, but it's just not quite in the budget right now, so hopefully soon. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.